never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
50 has the advantage, but it just changes with every corner.
Car pushing on their tail, car pushing, moving up the inside, potentially, certainly of Morelli, but also...
This is where Brian was so late yesterday and won the race, but this time it's gone... We're just in for a replica of last year's race, yesterday's race so far.
Yeah. Potentially Daniel as well, not quite, as we see Morelli get pushed wide now by Benyat
Gonzalez, who gets underneath him to take the lead. Keep off the grid.
So no one's really got the pace as before. It's a high 2:02 the last time around. They are Hernandez moving up the inside. Danish side by side with Morelli in the background too.
They're all using every bit of road but staying away. And the number 11.
They're going to get quicker and quicker as they get more confident. The curves and white lines will get drier. They can use.
So Uriarte leads from Gonzalez. I wonder now if Gonzalez, as David Gonzalez, a 17-year-old Spaniard, he has the lead now. Can Brian Uriarte and Veda Ega Pratama go with?
There's a lot more of the track lap by lap as the sun starts to beat down here in Madrid.
Got with the fellow Spanish, well, if the two Spanish can make a break for it, they've got the slightest of them.
Crucially, Peter, into 6th place as they cross the line that time around. Hakim Danish. Yellow and things heat up. There is Uriarte.
Advantage over Veda Ega Pratama in 3rd place.
But they were half a second slower last time around. Number 13 then on the chasing pack. Uriarte and previous winner so far this season.
And the 34 of Zimbatani's in 2nd place. The Japanese
car pushing, Peter. The Yugoslavian rider, Kyrgyzstani rider, sorry. Gonzalez side by side coming into 2A and 2B. Who's going to be the last on the brakes? It is Gonzalez going.
18-year-old Japanese, and he had a fine run yesterday. He was quite close to the front. Actually ended up in 8th. Yeah, look at this stuff, side by side. And hard on the...
Way wide though, a big bubble for the number 11, and he's going to mess up the drive for other riders. They have to cut back across him.
Place, but now looking really strong there in 2nd place. The 85 of... breaks the back end of the KTM, hopping around there as Brian turns.
And then we're going to have Danish. He's going side by side. We've got 4 riders abreast towards turn 3. You got Danish.
Mike Yu, it is his nickname here, so sing along. The Thai rider turns it into the first right-hander. And Agostinelli has got a long lap penalty.
He's back in 2nd place. It's 1, 2, 3 in the championship. 1, 2, 3.
Look at that. It's about 10 of them side by side as they go over the hill.
Yeah, that'll be a track limits thing as well, and it'll probably be, Pete, surely that it'll be the race, and it all changes in the blink of an eye as we see, unfortunately, Tinez has gone down. Danish, who's going to come into first up. It's Uriarte then, so the slipstream effect really to final corner where there isn't really a lip. It will be the first turn as well, down in the melee.
Yeah, he's obviously okay, trying to get going again. Absolutely super.
Takes on Benyat Fernandez, slots into 3rd. Sullivan Mounsey gets squeezed there, the number 4 in between. That'll be where these riders are getting caught out.
Right, side by side then on the brakes. This is superb stuff there. Brilliant to see Hakim on the number 13 now, splitting.
2 other riders, proper sandwich job that was. Gets pushed back to 7th place, so in the lead we now have...
Brian was so late yesterday and won the race, but this time it's Gonzalez, his 2 championship riders. That is the order they run in the championship.
Uriarte from Danish. It's as you were with us championship leaders.
Right, and Mitani went from 2nd, that gets underneath him to take the lead. Keep off the green. Danish and Veda Ega Pratama. 1, 2, 3.
And if you got David Gonzalez, who really to 9th. Wow, there you go. That's what can happen. That is why it's messy.
They're all using every bit of road but staying away. And the number 11, David Gonzalez.
Really lost out with that big mistake in towards 2A. He has now been pushed back to... But as we saw yesterday, when it gets to crunch time, the key is to just go.
The 17-year-old Spaniard, he has the lead now. Can Brian Uriarte and Veda Ega Pratama go with him?
And crucially, position. So it's actually 1, 2, 3 in the championship, and the 5th rider of the championship, Benyat Fernandez.
Yeah, Benyat Fernandez is going for it up the inside there. The number 7, you're looking back at the number...
Peter into 6th place as they cross the line that time around. Hakim Danish. into 4th place in the race just behind him, all the way from near enough the back.
Number 7 minute Fernandez. If you're on board with Uriarte.
Number 13 then on the chasing pack. Uriarte and Gonzalez side by side, row of the grid. What a ride this is from Benyat.
Absolutely superb, and a great run from... You were on board with Uriarte.
And now it's back coming into 2A and 2B. Who's going to be the last on the brakes? It is Gonzalez going way wide though. A big bump.
Hakim Danish as well. You know, Hakim, you know, he started the year with...
Similar to what we had a couple of laps ago. Christian Daniel Jr. up there into 4th position as well, playing it for the number 11, and he's going to mess up the drive for other riders. They have to cut back across him, and then we're going to have to dish. He's got
5 second places and then a win. He can do it. It's just a mental thing that has messed up.
Very, very sensibly indeed. You've got Carter Thompson and Singapore just behind him. But side by side, we've got 4 riders abreast towards turn 3. You got to dish. He's back in a 2nd place.
The recent races for the Malaysian. He's obviously expunged that from his brain now. Just as we had yesterday, nobody was able to show any kind.
It's 1, 2, 3 in the championship, 1, 2, 3 in the race, and it all changes.
And he is battling for the lead.
It's such a different dynamic, Peter, from being the predator and the prey, you know.
Of advantage at all. And in fact, when you look at the fastest lap for the race, Willem.
The blink of an eye, as we see, unfortunately, Tinez has gone down in the melee. They were chasing him all the time throughout the season, but now he's on the back foot again.
Blanc down in 15th place.
Just cruel, isn't it? The whole field covered as well by...
Yeah, he's obviously okay, trying to get going again. Absolutely superb stuff there.
Uriarte's the one with more things to lose, per se, with a 4 points gap out the lead, and it's amazing. 4.7 seconds is just as close as it really gets, to be honest, at this stage.
Brilliant to see Hakim on the number 13 now, splitting his 2 championship riders.
Amazing how that could just change a rider's mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Uriarte is very...
Fernandez just biding his time behind Brian Uriarte.
Riders, that is the order they run in the championship. Uriarte, Danish and Veda Pratama strong mentally, and you see he actually had the better line than Veda through there. He got the drive.
A couple riders going on the green there as Uriarte just sweeps across to try and protect.
1, 2, 3.
If you got David Gonzalez, who really lost out with that big mistake.
Out of it, Veda caught him going into the corner, but Brian Uriarte flicked it.
Protect his line and his run out onto the start and finish straight. Now this is interesting, Peter. Look at the